I know your mom and dads honor it, your grandparents honor it, and I believe God honors it. It's this relationship that Paul was talking about that demonstrates the union that binds Christ himself together with his own blood-bought bride. And a relationship like that should be formed thoughtlessly or irreverently, as I said before, but advisedly and in the fear of God, knowing that he, as the divine author, ordained and blessed matrimony. And now in his sight, and as you will answer in the day when all of our hearts shall be made manifest, I charge you both that if there be any cause that should prevent your lawful union, you should not speak. Brian Harris Weant, will you have this woman as your wedded wife, to live together after God's ordinance in the holy estate of matrimony? And will you love her, comfort her, honor her, and keep her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, keep thee only unto her as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Kerri Ann Barnett, will you have this man as your lawfully wedded husband, to live together after God's ordinance in the holy estate of matrimony? And will you obey him and serve him, love, honor, and keep him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, keep thee only unto him as long as you both shall live? Then Brian, would you repeat after me? Why don't you turn and face one another? Why don't you keep left hand, look her in the eye and say, I, Brian, take you, Kerri, as my wedded wife, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till God by death separates us. And thereto I pledge my faith. Kerri, would you repeat after me? I, Kerri, take thee, Brian, as my wedded husband, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, and to obey, till God by death separates us. And thereto I pledge my faith. What token do you offer to one another to show your faithfulness to this covenant? Take that ring, place it on his left hand. With this ring, I be wed. Receive it as a token of my love. And let it be the seal of my fidelity, my affection, and the memorial of this sacred service, and of our marriage covenant. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. With this ring, I be wed. Look at her. Receive it as a token of my love. And let it be the seal of my fidelity, my affection, and the memorial of this sacred service, and our marriage covenant. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Brian and Kerri have elected to also do a salt covenant. In the ancient times, men would carry salt pouches. And they would make, it was a monetary system, but it was also a sign of a covenant before written contracts. And they would take some salt from each of their pouches and put it in the other man's pouch, symbolizing the sealing of a covenant. And a covenant said this, that in order to break this covenant, we must take the salt, pour it out, and separate your salt from my salt. And if we're able to do that, then we're able to remove ourselves from that covenant. It's that simple that Kerri and Brian do that. Father, thank you for what is happening here today, Lord. It's more than just a ceremony. In fact, Lord, the lives of these two as individuals is now over, and the two shall become one. Holy Spirit, we ask you to pour out on this marriage life, happiness, and fruitfulness. Be that third cord that makes this two cords unbreakable. We thank you for it in Jesus' name. I declare those whom the Lord has joined together, let no man put asunder. For as much as Brian and Kerri have consented together in wedlock, and have witnessed the same before God in this company, their two have given and pledged their faith each to the other, and have declared the same by the giving and receiving of a ring, and by joining hands. I now pronounce them husband and wife. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy It's a great honor to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Brian Weant.